Hi Yogi, and welcome to this 40-minute flexibility splits focused class. So for this class, I would highly recommend having a couple of blocks. They will come in really handy when we do our lunges. Also, maybe a strap would be nice if you like using a strap to, for example, draw your leg closer to your chest when you're lying down. Also, you might want to grab a blanket or some kind of a cushion or something like that that you can place under your knees when we're doing the lunges if you have sensitive knees or you know that you like more padding under your knees. But otherwise, when you're ready, when you have everything you need, come onto your mat and let's start lying down on your back. You might want to grab your strap for this one if you want to use it, and then come all the way down. And let's start by grabbing hold of our knees with the tops of our hands, and let's circle the knees out to the side, forward, and then draw them in towards your chest. Circle out, forward. Keep going. See if you can relax your legs a little bit. Allow your hands and your arms to guide the movement. And begin to connect with your breath. Take deep inhalations through your nose and deep exhalations through the nose. Reverse the circles. Circle your legs in the opposite direction. We're just warming up the hips here. I would recommend practicing this class after you've already warmed up a little bit, so you're not completely cold in your body. So maybe after doing a few sun salutations or some other warm-up or any other movement that you want to do, just because this is quite a flexibility-based class and it's good to work on flexibility after your muscles have been warmed up. I realize I should have probably said that in the intro, but never mind, I'm saying it now. It's still early in class if you want to do a few jumping jacks or run around the block, I don't know. Okay, squeeze the right thigh in towards your chest. Give it a nice hug as you extend the left leg down along your mat. Take a second to breathe. Maybe shift the leg a little bit right and left. And then interlace your fingers behind the back of the thigh and then draw the leg in towards the chest again. Flex the right foot and let's begin to extend the right leg as much as you can and then rebend the knee. Extend the leg, rebend the knee. 3 more. Extend, bend, extend, bend, extend, bend. Very good. Extend the leg now. It doesn't have to be fully straight, that's okay. And then walk your hands along the back of your leg and we'll now draw the leg as close as we can to the chest. This is where you might want to use your strap. You can loop the strap around the top of your foot and grab a hold of both ends of the strap like this and then use the strap to draw the leg towards you a little bit more. If you don't want to use a strap or you don't have one, you can just grab a hold of anywhere along your leg and draw the leg towards you, keeping the knee as straight as possible and flexing the toes towards the face. The left leg can either be straight or if it's really too intense, you can plant the left foot on the floor and keep the knee of the left leg bent. If the left leg is straight, make sure that the leg is still engaged, so the toes of the left foot are pointing straight up to the sky and your knee is pointing to the sky as well. Keep breathing. Inhale. Exhale. From here, either using your strap or your own hands, grab a hold of the inside of the right leg or maybe even the heel, if you can reach. If not, no worries, just anywhere along the inner edge of the right leg. And we'll begin to open the leg out to the right, slowly and with control. Take your time here, no rush. Keep flexing the right toes towards your face. And keep drawing the right leg up. So towards the shoulder and then down, up and down, not just out to the side. At the same time, keep grounding your left hip down, so not letting the left hip lift like this. As much as you can, see if you can keep it grounded down. Okay, when you reach your maximum depth for right now, just pause and breathe. Every time you exhale, maybe you can allow the leg to relax a little bit more. Slowly Bring the leg back to center. We'll switch so that your left hand will now catch hold of the outside of the right leg, maybe the ankle or even the outer edge of the foot, as you lower the right leg over to the left, so crossing your body. And then keep lowering, keep lowering. It's okay here if the right hip lifts. And eventually maybe the foot will come all the way down. It doesn't have to. Again, also you can be using your strap right here. And breathe. Maybe extend the right arm out to the right. And essentially you're in a spinal twist with your leg extended here. Breathe. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back to center. Bend the right knee and we'll find half happy baby. So catch a hold of the inside of the foot again with the right hand and bend the knee this time and bring the knee onto the outside of the right shoulder or on the outside of the right rib cage. And breathe, pressing your foot up towards the sky as you draw the knee down towards the floor. Inhale. Exhale. Now bend the left leg and plant the left foot on the floor. Release the right ankle or foot and cross for figure 4, right ankle over left thigh. Interlace your fingers on top of the left shin and squeeze the legs towards your chest. Figure 4 here, keep the right foot flexed. Relax your shoulders down away from the ears. And release the legs. Well done. If you want to rock your legs a little bit left and right, windshield wipering your legs, feel free to do so before we do the second side. And then come back to center and squeeze the left thigh in towards your chest as you extend the right leg down long on the mat. Take a second, really squeeze that left thigh in towards the left ribs. Maybe rock it a little bit left and right. Good. From here, release and interlace your fingers behind the left thigh. Again, draw the thigh towards your chest, and from here we'll extend the left leg up as much as we can, and then re-bend the knee. Extend the leg and re-bend. Try not to move the position of the thigh, it's just the shin that is moving. Good. Keep going. 2 more. 1 more. Very good. From here, extend the leg as much as you can. And slowly walk your hands along the back of the left leg. And then, when you've reached your maximum reach, draw the leg towards you. See if you can relax the left leg. Again, your strap is really an amazing prop to use here. You can have both ends of the strap in your hands and the strap looped around the ball of your foot. Wherever you are, 2 more deep breaths. Keep flexing the toes towards your face. Focus on lengthening the exhalations to encourage your muscles to relax. Okay, from here, grab hold of the inner edge or the heel of the left foot with your left hand. Or stay holding your strap. Both ends of the strap will be in your left hand. Make sure that the right hip remains grounded as you lower the left leg all the way to the left, as much as you can. Take your time, move slowly and with control. Keep bringing the leg up towards your head and also down towards the floor. Keep flexing the toes towards the face and make sure you're staying engaged through the right leg. Good. 2 deep breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly draw the leg back to center. Then switch, catch a hold of the outer edge of the left foot with your right hand, or maybe even on the outer edge of the leg somewhere along the shin. And take a second, ground down and lower the left leg all the way to the right. Slowly, slowly, slowly. For this option, it's okay if the left hip lifts up, and essentially you're in a twist. Maybe extend the left arm out to the left. You can even close your eyes and breathe. Inhale deeply into the left side of your rib cage, the left glute and outer hip, the IT band of the left leg. One more deep inhalation. Exhale. Inhale, slowly bring the leg back to center. Recenter your spine. Bend the left knee and catch a hold of the inner edge of the left foot for that half happy baby. Draw the knee down towards the floor on the outside of the left shoulder. Keep extending through the right leg and breathe. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, one more. Exhale. Very good. From here, plant the right foot on the floor and release the left foot and cross the left ankle on top of the right thigh for figure 4. Draw the legs towards you, interlace your fingers on top of the right shin and squeeze your legs towards the chest. 2 breaths. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Slowly release. Really nice. Plant both feet as wide as the mat and lower the knees to the right. Then center, lower them to the left. Center, maybe even bring your arms overhead and catch a hold of opposite elbows. And as you lower the knees to one side, find length from elbow to knee, elbow to knee. Press the inner knee as much as you can towards the floor. That should give you a really nice stretch along the top of the thigh. One more on each side. Okay, come back to center, release the arms. Let's roll along the spine to come forward and up. Cross your legs, roll over your shins and come into a tabletop position. Align the hands. Spread through your fingertips, tuck the toes, lift the hips, downward facing dog. Take a moment to pedal through your feet, bending one knee and then the other. Hopefully your legs are feeling more open now compared to how you would feel normally in a regular down dog at the start of a class. Okay, then find regular down dog and walk your feet forward halfway. So it's like a half down dog, half forward fold. See if you can straighten your legs as much as possible. Send the tailbone up towards the sky and bring your chest closer to your thighs. Relax the head down and breathe. Press the backs of your thighs back. Shift more weight to the front of your feet, so to the balls of the feet. At the same time, press your thighs back. Send your tailbone up towards the sky. Chest towards your thighs. One more breath. Inhale. Exhale. Very good. Bring your hands underneath your shoulders. Find a halfway lift and cross the right leg behind the left. From here, fold over the legs and then walk your hands to the left. You can bend the left knee if you're quite open in your hips and in your hamstrings, and fold, reaching to the left. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back to center, uncross the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Exhale, cross the left leg behind the right. Fold over the legs and walk the arms to the right. If you want, bend the right knee, stay straight through the left leg and reach to the right. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale, come back to center, uncross the legs, and find downward facing dog once again. From here, we'll find kicks with the right leg. So point the right toes behind you. We'll kick the right leg up to the sky and then lower it down for 10. Kick and lower, 9, 8, 7, 6. Try not to move anything else, just the leg, for 4. Keep it straight, 3, 2, 1. Well done. Keep it lifted now. Both legs are straight as much as you can. Let's bend the right knee and extend the leg, keeping it lifted in the air. Bend and extend for 8 more. 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Extend the leg, inhale. And exhale, step the right foot in between your hands. Now it's helpful to grab your blocks at this point. And we'll pretty much be using the blocks until the end of the class. Also, if you needed that blanket underneath your knee for your lunges, grab that now as well. And place it under the left knee as you lower your knee down. And find low lunge. Lift through your chest, use your blocks, maybe walk your blocks back a little bit so that they're in line with your hips. Sink your hips forward and down and lift up through the heart. Pause here, feel the stretch along the front of the left leg, your hip flexors and your psoas. Keep lifting through the heart and keep gently squeezing the left glute. One more breath, inhale. Exhale. From here, bend the back knee, flex the foot. Well done. Squeeze the glute, squeeze the hamstring, squeeze the back heel towards your glute and breathe. Maybe reach your hands back, see if you can find the foot or the ankle. You can point the foot at this point and lean your chest back as you kick your foot into your own hands. You can also use the strap and then bring the foot closer to your glute. Shift your weight back a little bit. Tuck the chin a little bit more, tuck the tailbone. And you should be finding a really intense quad stretch right now. Make sure left knee feels good on the floor or on your blanket. If you need more padding, add the padding. Slowly come back forward. Once again, puff up the chest, kick your foot back. And with control, release the foot and lower it down. Well done. Let's find half split, so extend the right leg and fold over the right leg. You can micro bend the knee and then straighten, micro bend and straighten. Maybe you can even experiment with gluing the right ribs to the right thigh and not allowing them to separate as you straighten the leg. Keep flexing the right toes towards your face. Okay, lift up halfway. Extend the right arm up to the sky. Find the spinal twist here. Keep trying to find a flat back, sending the tailbone straight back behind you, pressing down through the right heel into the floor. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, lower the right hand down. Rebend the right knee. And then walk forward with the blocks. Walk the right foot out to the right a little bit. Turn it out 45 degrees. And come onto the outer edge of the foot. So you're opening the hip out. Sweep the right arm forward, up and back. And see if you can find the quad stretch here. Lean back. Squeeze the foot towards the glute. Lean back. Squeeze the foot towards your glute. One more, lean back. Squeeze. Release, recenter yourself. Point the right toes towards the front of the mat. Grab your blocks. Lift the back knee and let's straighten the right leg. Good. Breathe. Rebend the knee, lift the chest. Exhale, straighten the leg. Rebend the knee, lift the chest. Straighten the leg. One more, rebend, lift your chest. Straighten your leg and fold as much as you can over the right leg. You can walk the blocks back if you want. One more breath, inhale. Exhale. Come forward, rebend the right knee. Find a deep lunge position. Maybe come higher on the blocks, walk the blocks back a little bit, but try not to rely on the blocks too much, so come onto the fingertips and eventually place your hands onto your waist. We're going to tap the back knee down and lift it up. Tap it down, lift it up. Stay as low as you can to the floor, tap down, lift up. One more, tap and lift. Really good, lower the knee back down, untuck the toes, find your hands on your blocks. Walk the right block out to the right, lift the left arm up, and then lean over to the right. If you want to lower on the lower setting of the block, that's fine. Maybe you don't even need the block. Your hands can maybe touch the floor, or the right hand. Lean out to the right, maybe even slightly back. If you want, you can bend the top elbow, rest the head into your palm as you lean back, shining your heart up to the sky. Lift up, release the left hand. Once again, half split. Fold forward over the right leg. And walk with your blocks over to the right. Reaching over the right leg, especially through the left arm. Keep sending your right hip back, your left hip forward, so squaring through the glute, through the hips. Come back to center. The final thing we'll do here, rebend the knee, before splits I mean. Rebend the right knee. Place your hands, so interlace your fingers on top of the right thigh. Shift weight back, maybe even shorten the lunge a little bit. Tuck your chin and tuck your tailbone. So instead of this, do this. You should be feeling a stretch here along the front of the left thigh. Hands on top of the right thigh. Tuck the chin and breathe. So, tailbone is really strongly tucking. You're in a short lunge, and your chin is tucked as well. It's almost like you're rounding your upper back. One more breath, inhale. Exhale. Really good, release. Time for the splits on the right leg. So again, use your blocks if you want to prop block underneath the right thigh and sit on the block for more stability and support. That's totally fine. And see if you can begin extending the right leg forward, left leg back. Blocks can be under your hands as well. Or like I was saying, block under the right thigh for support like this. It's really up to you. Find the depth that works for you today, and it doesn't have to be all the way to the floor. Each day is different, so listen to your body, make sure you're feeling good. Make sure you're not pushing in any place that your body's not ready to go to today. And each day is different, so like some days you might be like, oh yeah, this is easy, like no problem. Other days you might be like, I'm really far away from the floor. And that's okay, as long as we're honoring ourselves, that's the most important thing. Wherever you are, breathe. We'll do 3 breaths, whatever you want to do here. Maybe extend the arms up to the sky, squaring through your hips. Maybe twist to the right. Or maybe fold over the right leg. And when you've had enough, using your blocks, tuck the back toes, press into the blocks to lift and come back into a 3-legged down dog with the right leg lifting up. Your hands can remain on the blocks, it's fine. Lift the right leg as high as you can. You can open the hip. Then square the hip, look forward and step your left foot or hop your left foot a little bit more forward. So you're kind of like a warrior 3 almost, / standing split situation. Take a second here, straighten the right leg, Find this kind of a T shape with your torso and the back leg. Inhale, exhale. Now let's find standing splits. So if you want, lower the chest all the way down as much as you can, closer to the left thigh. Left hand can grab a hold of the left ankle as you kick the right leg up to the sky. I realized that we were opening the right hamstring and not the left. So it's not as easy to do standing splits on the left leg. But that's fine, because we're actually engaging the hamstring and glute of the right leg, which we were just stretching. So that's good. One more breath, inhale. Exhale, slowly release. Lower the right leg down next to the left. Keep your feet parallel. And fold over both legs. Release your head down for a moment. Maybe shake your head left and right. Shake it yes and no. If you want, grab a hold of opposite elbows. Rock your torso left and right. And then when you're ready, let's do the other side. So find your downward facing dog again. Notice any difference between the right and the left leg. And then point the left toes. We'll do our kicks. So 10 times. When you're ready, kick up and lower. Kick and lower. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Now kick up, stay, keep your left leg lifted, and we'll bend the knee and we'll extend it. Bend and extend. 8 more. Keep breathing. 6, 5, 4, keep lifting the leg. 3, 2, 1. Well done. Straighten the leg, lift it high, inhale. Exhale, step the left foot forward in between your hands. Now, again, readjust with the blocks, with the blanket if you need it under the right knee. And then we'll lower the right knee down and lift up through the chest. Roll your shoulders back and down. Sink your hips forward. Take a moment to feel the right hip flexors stretching, so the front of the right thigh. Puff up through the chest, lift the heart. Squeeze the right glutes slightly. Really good. From here, flex the back toes and let's squeeze the back heel towards your glute. Squeeze and breathe. Keep lifting through your chest. Keep allowing your hips to move forward and down as you squeeze as much as you can the hamstring of that right leg. Then release your hands back and see if you can find the right ankle. Interlace your hands around that right ankle. You can point the toes or whatever feels good for you here. Sink your hips forward as you lean your chest back. Expand through the heart. Feel the stretch along the front of the right leg. Okay, from here, draw the heel closer to the glute as you shift weight back, coming a little bit more upright in your lunge, and tuck your chin down. Again, checking with the right knee, make sure it's feeling all right. No pain in the right knee, but hopefully you're feeling a very deep stretch here. Keep breathing, keep tucking your tailbone. Keep squeezing the right glute, squeezing the right heel to your glute as well. One more, inhale. Exhale. Slowly begin to lift the chest, lift the chin, and allow your hips to melt forward and down once again. Final breath here. Kick the foot back, expand through the heart. Inhale. Exhale. With control, release the foot down, hands onto the blocks, and extend the left leg half split. Fold over the left leg. If you did it on the first side, you can bend and straighten the left leg a little bit. Maybe even gluing the left side of your rib cage to your left thigh and not letting them separate as you bend and straighten the knee. And always remembering that the left leg doesn't have to become fully straight, just to work to your flexibility today. For me, it's separating a little bit if I'm straightening. If I straighten the left leg fully, my chest detaches from the thigh today, which is okay. One more breath. Okay, lift up. Place the right hand on the block underneath your shoulder and extend the left arm up to the sky, finding your twist. Keep flexing the left toes back towards the face. Keep finding a flat back, so instead of rounding and pointing the tailbone down, see if you can arch the spine a little bit more and point your tailbone back. Good. At the same time, send the left hip back and the right hip forward, all the while trying to find that flat back. A lot of things happening, I know. Inhale. Exhale. Look down, release the hand, come forward, rebend the left knee. Bring your blocks maybe to the inside of the foot as you walk the left foot out to the left and turn it out 45 degrees. Then allow your foot to open out to the left as you come onto the outer edge of the left foot and allow the left knee to open out to the left. Sink your hips low. Reach your left arm forward, up and back. Bend the back knee and maybe find the back foot. Again, you can always use your strap. And let's squeeze the right foot towards the glutes and then kick it back. Lean back. Two more. Squeeze it in. Lean back. One more. Squeeze in. Lean back. Release with control. Bring your left foot back to center. Left block on the outside of the foot. Tuck the back toes and lift the back knee. This is your lunge. Lift your chest, drop the hips, inhale. Exhale, straighten the left leg and flex the left toes towards your face. Rebend the knee, lift your chest. Straighten the leg and fold. Rebend the leg, lift your chest, drop your hips. Straighten the leg and fold. Two more. Come into your lunge, lift your chest, fold over the leg. Final time, lunge, fold. Stay, one breath, inhale. Exhale. Come up, rebend the front knee, readjust your lunge. We'll do those knee taps, so begin walking back with your blocks. Walk back, so that you can lift up through the heart. Come light onto the blocks, so maybe only fingertips. Really engage your legs. When you're ready, place your hands onto your waist. Stay low in the lunge, and we'll tap the back knee down, and then extend the leg. Tap it down, and extend. Tap, extend. One more tap, extend, and then release, lower down. Whew. These are tough, I know. Well done. Lower the hands down. Stay in your lunge and lift the right arm up and side bend over to the left. You can lower onto a lower setting of the block on the left hand and keep reaching to the left with the right fingertips. Maybe even bend that right elbow, resting your head in your palm as you lift your heart up to the sky, finding a gentle back bend as well. Inhale. Exhale. Release the hand down. One more time, half split. Send your hips back, extend the left leg. This time walk your hands over to the left. Maybe come onto the lower setting of the blocks. Reach to the left, especially with the right hand. Maybe rest your forearms down onto your blocks and breathe. One more breath. Lift back up. Last thing before we do our splits on the left leg, come forward. We'll shorten the lunge. Okay. Interlace your fingers on top of the left thigh. Tuck the tailbone underneath. Tuck the chin under and breathe. Focus on lengthening the front of the right thigh. The more you tuck the chin in and the more you tuck the tailbone under, the more of a stretch you'll be feeling. One more breath. And release. Time for the splits. So again, no pressure to come all the way down. Just work to your own level today. Kick the left heel forward. Begin to lower the hips down. Use your blocks. Either block under the left thigh for support or blocks underneath your hands. Whatever feels good for you today. And take your time to ease into it, so no rush. Slowly, slowly lower down. And again, remember that each day is different. Every time you practice this class, you might feel different. So like one day splits could be easy, another day it could be hard. Doesn't matter. What matters is that we keep coming back to the mat and we keep practicing. Wherever you are, focus on squaring through your hips so that both hip points face forward as much as possible. 3 breaths. Maybe reach the arms up if you did on the first side. Maybe find your twist to the left. Maybe smile. Or maybe come forward, folding over the left leg. And then eventually come up using the blocks. We'll press into the blocks, tuck the back toes, and slowly lift the left leg up and kick it back into a 3-legged down dog. Hands can stay onto your blocks for a moment. Kick the left leg up. You can open the hip. And then square. Step or hop the right foot closer to the blocks. And focus on creating that T shape so that the left leg is reaching back and pressing back. Your torso is more or less parallel to the floor. If you want to come up higher onto the blocks, that's fine. Left leg, again, parallel to the floor. Toes of the left foot point to the floor. So square hips, strong legs, breathe. When you're ready, let's fold forward, finding our standing splits on the right leg. Kick the left leg up. Maybe catch a hold of the right ankle with the right hand, drawing your torso closer to the right thigh as you lift your left toes up to the sky. Deep breaths, inhale. Ooh, losing my balance here. Exhale. One more, inhale. Exhale. Slowly release the left leg. Place your feet hips width apart. Fold over the legs. Find any movements that might feel good, maybe bending and straightening the legs. Option to interlace your fingers behind your back and reach your knuckles up to the sky. Maybe turning your chest left and right as you bend your knees. Notice how your legs are feeling. One more breath. Release your hands. Come down to sit. Whatever seated position feels good, maybe cross-legged. Find a tall spine. Place your hands onto your knees and close your eyes. If you want, place one hand on your heart, one hand on your belly. Take a deep breath in through your nose. Notice your heartbeat. Exhale through the mouth. 2 more. Inhale through the nose. Exhale through your mouth. Final time. Inhale, deepest breath of your day through the nose. Brief pause at the top. Open the mouth, exhale completely. Close the mouth. Allow your breath to return to a natural rhythm, in and out through the nose. Place your hands in front of your heart. Bow the chin down in gratitude for yourself. Namaste. Thank you so very much for practicing with me. I hope your legs feel super open after this quick and intense flow towards splits. And I hope to see you again on the mat very soon. If you enjoyed this class, please leave a like, leave me a comment, let me know what else you would like to see in terms of classes in the future. I would love to create those for you. And I'll see you next time. Thanks, bye.